My name is Ryan, and until last year, I thought I had won the neighborhood lottery. Quiet street, tidy lawns, friendly older couples who waved every morning. I worked from home, enjoyed tending my small garden, and believed suburban life was the closest thing to peace a person could have. Then the Harris family moved in next door. They came with 3 kids. Ethan, 12, scrawny, loud, troublemaker in chief. Lily, 10, dramatic, shrieked at everything. Max, 8, the wild card, either silent or screaming. At first, I tried to be the friendly neighbor. I smiled, waved, even helped them carry boxes inside. Their parents, Paul and Dana, seemed exhausted but polite. I figured the chaos would settle. Oh, how naive I was at the first incident. It started with something small. One morning I walked outside to find my trash cans tipped over, bags ripped open, coffee grounds everywhere. A raccoon crime scene, but raccoons don't usually throw Nerf darts around. I didn't assume it was the kids. I cleaned up and shrugged it off. Next day, side mirror of my car, smeared with peanut butter. Day after that, my garden gnome, gift from my late grandma, missing, vanished. By the end of week 1, Ethan approached me with a smirk. "You should get cameras, Mr. Ryan. Some weird stuff's happening around here." He wasn't even subtle that the parents who didn't care. I knocked on their door one evening. "Hey, I think the kids might be messing with my yard." Dana cut me off. "Oh, boys will be boys," she said, smiling like she was auditioning for a toothpaste commercial. "They're energetic. They'll calm down. They damaged my property." "Well, you must have misunderstood." "Misunderstood? Sure. Maybe my gnome walked away on its own. I tried Paul next. He shrugged. "We can't watch them every second." Spoiler, they didn't watch them any second. Escalation. Over the next few weeks, the kids discovered new hobbies. Throwing rocks at my window to get my attention. Using my driveway as a bike racetrack. Playing war with sticks and hitting my mailbox repeatedly. Sneaking into my backyard to steal tomatoes from my garden. And then came the great silly string attack. I woke up one morning to find my entire porch, ceiling to floor, coated in neon pink silly string. My doorknob glued. My welcome mat stolen. That was the breaking point. I installed cameras. 2 days later, Ethan walked by and said, "Bro, you need permission to record kids. It's illegal." It wasn't, of course. The cameras pointed at my property only. But his confidence made one thing clear. These kids believed they were untouchable. The incident that changed everything. One afternoon, while I was on a work call, I heard a crash outside that I ran out to find Max standing over my shattered garden lights, holding a rock. Lily was laughing. Ethan filmed on his phone that I was furious, but I didn't yell. I simply said, "I'm calling your parents." Ethan scoffed. "Good luck. They don't care." He was right. Paul looked inconvenienced, not surprised. Dana gave me the same ridiculous line. "They're spirited." I realized something that day. If their parents won't discipline them, life will. Or me legally, strategically, and with great satisfaction. Cue the revenge. The plan. I didn't want to hurt them. I just wanted peace. And consequences. So I devised a plan based on 3 things these kids loved. 1. Free Wi-Fi. 2. Secrets. 3. Attention. I began with Wi-Fi. Step 1. The fake network. I changed my network name from Ryan Home to Free Neighborhood Wi-Fi. Guess who immediately connected? All 3 kids. I set the network to redirect to a single page. This connection is monitored. Any misuse will be reported. I also blocked their devices from accessing gaming websites and social media after 6 p.m. Within one day, they thought I had hacked them. Ethan knocked on my door, panicked. Can you, unhack us? I don't know what you're talking about, I said sweetly, panic level rising. Step 2, the treasure hunt. I printed 3 handwritten notes on old-looking paper and hid them where the kids usually trespassed. Behind my shed, near the garden fence, under the porch stairs, each note said, I know what you did. I have everything on camera. Return what you took, or your parents get the full evidence. The kids started whispering behind trees. They returned. My stolen welcome mat, 2 missing tools, my grandma's gnome, broken, but returned, progress. The big scare. Time for the twist. All month, their parents ignored me. So I decided to give the kids a taste of their own medicine, but carefully, cleverly, safely. I created a motion-activated speaker hidden under a fake rock in my yard. Whenever someone stepped on my grass between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m., it played a recording. You're trespassing. You are being recorded. This is your final warning. The kids screamed every time. Lily fell over once, dramatic as ever. But here's where the real twist happened. The real villain. One evening, while checking camera footage, I noticed something strange. A figure sneaking through my yard. Not tall like a kid, bigger, moving fast. It was Paul. He climbed my fence, walked around my property, and looked straight into my windows. What the hell? I called the police. They came, reviewed the footage, and approached the Harris house. Dana acted shocked. Paul claimed he was checking for raccoons. At night, in dark clothing. On MY property. Sure, Paul. Then, later that night, Ethan approached me quietly. I didn't want to say anything, he whispered, but Dad told us to mess with you. I froze. What do you mean? He said you're nosy and need to be taught a lesson. We didn't want to at first, but he told us he'd take away our tablets if we didn't. The kids weren't the real problem. Their father was. And suddenly, my revenge plan shifted. It wasn't a petty annoyance anymore. It was serious. The final revenge. I gathered every piece of footage. Paul trespassing, the kids damaging my property, audio of Paul encouraging them, picked up during one of their war games, photos of the vandalism. I filed a formal complaint. Not to the police this time, to the HOA. Our HOA is notoriously strict. They once fined a guy $200 for a wind chime. And Paul, he had already been warned twice for other violations. Within 2 weeks, he received a $1,000 fine. The family was placed on 6-month probation. They had to attend mandatory HOA hearings. The kids were banned from entering any neighbor's yard without permission. Dana was furious. At her husband, not at me. She marched over and apologized profusely. The kids followed, quiet and embarrassed. We're sorry, Mr. Ryan, Ethan mumbled. And they meant it. Because the real kicker? Paul had to pay all damages out of pocket. Over $600 worth. The kids, newly terrified of consequences, avoided my yard like it was radioactive. Peace finally returned to my little suburban utopia. Epilogue. A month later, Ethan knocked on my door again. But this time, he held a plate of cookies. My mom said we should thank you, he said awkwardly, for, helping us not get in trouble anymore. Helping them, that was one way to put it. But honestly, he wasn't wrong. They were calmer, politer, almost normal. It wasn't revenge anymore. It was neighborhood balance restored.